Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Mama Ismail Nabil, and today my team will explain and present about what is Musharakah, and yes, we will explain more and more to make sure all of you understand what is Musharakah. So we move to the next, which is definition. Alright, what is Musharakah? Musharakah is also known as al-sharikah. So literally, intermingling of properties whereby one cannot be differentiated from the other, and then mixing of true properties so that they could not distinguish from each other. So based on technically, an agreement between two or more parties to combine their assets, labor or liabilities for the purpose of making a profit. So we move to the nature of Musharakah. Musharakah is basically a profit and loss sharing partnership whereby the ratio for the distribution of profits must be determined and specified in advance. And then if one partner is to be paid a fixed remuneration, he will not be deemed a partner. So each partner may dissolve the partnership at his or her pleasure provided he gives sample notice for the others.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kamal Hakimi. I will continue the presentation. Evidence of Musharoka. In Surah An-Nisa, but if there are more than one, they all will share 1/3 of the estate after the fulfillment of begates and debts without harm to the birds. This is commandment from Allah, and Allah is all-knowing, most forgiving. And second, in Surah As-Sad, and certainly many partners wrong each other, expect those who believe and do good, but how few are there? And evidence of Musharakah in Hadith. First, reported by Abi Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah had said that I am the third of the partners, as long as any one of these does not betray to the others. If he or she does betray the other, will withdraw, move away from them. Second, reported by As-Sa'id al-Makhzumi radhiyallahu anhu that he used to be a partner of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in business before his prophethood. During the opening of Makkah, he said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Welcome my brother and partner." Based on this text, the consensus of scholars agree to require the company's contract to consider that Allah Himself has promised to work with honest and trustworthy partners, and He based of Sharia law in their business. Okay, now look forward to the pillar of Musharoka. First, Shuraka, shareholder which is bank and customer. Second, Al-Sulman, capital which is share between bank and customer. Number 3, Mashru, project, business, goods, asset that need by customer. Number 4, Arib, predetermined profit, allocation that measure using ratio. 5, Asirah, ijab or offer, and Qabul, acceptance. Next, we look type of Musharakah. There are two types of Musharakah, which is Syirkah al-Milkiyah and Syirkah al-Uqud. Syirkah Milkiyah is joint ownership of two or more persons in a particular property. There are two types of Syirkah al-Milkiyah. First, Musharakah Milkiyah Ikhtiyari, optional. Syirkah amlah ikhtiyari including hibah contract, financial wasiat, and the purchase of buying. In ikhtiyari is not contain akad wakalah and akad wilayah control from one syarik to another syarik. Second, Musharakah amlah ijbari, compulsory. Syirkah amlah ijbari, which is syirkah between two or more syarik that occur due to natural events such as a death. It's called ijbari, forced and absolute, because there is not effort from the syarik to release the event. For example, the debt of a father is a factor that causes the division of property among the heirs. We look forward to Shirkah Uqud, a partnership affected by a mutual contract or a joint commercial enterprise. First, partnership in capital. Second, partnership in labor. Third, partnership in goodwill or credit. And fourth, profit sharing partnership. There are 4 types of Shirkah Al-Uqud, which is first, Syarikah Al-Inan, a partnership of 2 or more to contribute the capital to finance a project and to share the profit between them. Second, Syarikah Al-Mufawadah, an equal partnership between 2 or more, which each contribute the same amount of capital and they share the same amount of profit and work. Third, Syarikah Al-Amal, a partnership of 2 or more to contribute their skill or craft. Fourth, Syarikah Al-Wujuh, a partnership of 2 or more without contributing capital. That's all for me. I will pass the next subtopic to Muhammad Amirul.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amirul. I will cover about Musharakah Mutanaqisah. In Madinah, Rasulullah facilitated the development of this cooperative relationship between the Ansar and the Muhajirin. The Musharakah Mutanaqisah is a relatively recent development in the Islamic banking business. If it's possible, view it as a modification of traditional Islamic method of financing, which is applying Musharakah concept with ijarah contract to make sure gara, riba and maisir does not apply. That means this Musharakah and ijarah are 2 different kinds of financing was merged in order to make the obtain of asset easier. Musharakah Mutanaqisah is a form of partnership in which one of the partnership become the full ownership of previously shared project or product. It means the initial partnership in which a product or project eventually become fully owned by customer only, and the bank is no longer have right on product or project. In other words, a form of partnership which is one of the partner, customer, promise to buy the asset or project that previously shared. The views of scholars about Musharakah Mutanaqisah. In general, there are 2 perspectives on implementation of the Musharakah Mutanaqisah. The first of which allowing the Musharakah Mutanaqisah contract. The second is the opinion of academic who prohibited it. Current Islamic scholar and economic allowing a Musharakah Mutanaqisah contract based on Syariah principle as long as the case meets the standard or dawabit and Syariah legislation. Jasim Ali Salim, Al-Shamisi, Ahmad Muhyi, Al-Din Ahmad, Wahba Al-Zahili, Nazih Kamal Hamad and Abdul Al-Salam Al-Ibadi are among of the academic and modern Islamic economists that allowing Musharakah Mutanaqisah. Scholars believe that they have no reason to prohibit the Musharakah Mutanaqisah concept. Methodology of Qawaid Fiqhiyah in Musharakah Mutanaqisah. The usage of Qawaid Fiqh to muamalat activity can help and solve the problem. For example, la darara wala dirar, which means don't harm yourself and don't harm others, is one of the most widely rules applied in muamalat. By using the rules of la darara wala dirar, Islamic banking avoids transactions that contain elements that can cause loss and damage, such as riba transaction. Every financing transaction activity, especially with corporations that involve more than 2 parties, are very exposed to harm and danger. Implementing a Musharakah contract is an effort to avoid any damage or loss that may be experienced by some parties or partners. Next, look at the conventional banking transaction using a credit card system and loan with bank interest that contain element of usury and riba. The Musharakah Mutanaqisah concept that based on buying and selling contract come to solve the problem. Musharakah Mutanaqisah based on sale and purchase contract to give a benefit to customer and the bank gets a profit without riba concept. Musharakah Mutanaqisah not only give benefit to customer and the bank, but also give the benefit to the housing developer. The customer get their house without involving in riba. The bank gets profit based on their capital sharing, and the housing developer gets their profit faster. So the concept of la darar wa la dirar applies because one party did not involve with maisir, garar and riba, but still get the benefit and profit because Musharakah Mutanaqisah is an alternative way to solving the financing problem. That is the modus operandi of Musharakah Mutanaqisah. First thing first, the client identifies the property and executes sales and purchase agreement with the property developer. And then the client approach the bank to obtain a Musharakah Mutanaqisah financing facility. Next, the bank and client enter to the Musharakah Mutanaqisah financing facility and purchase the property from the property developer, which is use ijarah concept. The bank lease its share of the property to the client, and then the client pay an amount in addition to the rental in order to buy the bank share of the property. The partnership will be terminated when the client owns 100% of the property.
So guys, based on our topic, the conclusion is the method of Musharakah Mutanaqisah is a relatively recent strategy that does not appear in conventional literature. It is formulated by contemporary Muslim scholars in order to make it easier for Muslims to get an equity without involving themselves with riba system. Musharakah Mutanaqisah use the purchase, sale and lease concept, so they make profit from it. In author opinion, Musharakah Mutanaqisah is better than Tawarruk, which is Murabaha Community I. It's because Tawarruk will charge mark up prices to the customer. But Musharakah Mutanaqisah can provide confidence and trust in customers by using a transparent and true Islamic banking system. Although this product motive to reduce the bank's profit compared to other financing, this product will attract more customers and be able to maintain long-lasting profits for the bank. So that's all from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you.